Howdy there, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna play my favorite Sonic the Hedgehog game ever made, even today, like 21 years later. Holy shit. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. This game is by far the best Sonic game ever made, in my opinion. So what's new to the Sonic formula? Not a whole lot. We're still running around, collecting rings, going through loop-de-loops. It's all still very swell. It's a lot faster, though. Also, you've already noticed, I'm sure, but our bestest buddy, Miles Tails Prower, is hanging around with us. He's going through the levels with us, which is actually pretty annoying. I actually hate it. But he's a pretty cool kid. You know, he's fantastic. Everyone loves Miles Tails Prower, right? Right? Anywho, though, yes, he is hanging around. He goes through the levels with Sonic. It's awesome. It's awesome. I like that they did that. It's a nice feeling. I may hate that he's with us, but I still like him being there. The other thing that's new is this right here. Oh, hell yeah. That is the Spin Dash. I fucking love the Spin Dash. If Sonic were to ever have a signature move, like if I were to ever think of a move that Sonic does that just made me think of Sonic and that was like his signature ability that he's ever had, it's the fucking Spin Dash. The Chaos Emeralds are indeed back again. However, though, you do not get them at the end of the level. Instead, you need 50 rings. 50 or more rings, rather. And then you go through one of these not signposts, but these checkpoint bars. After which, you saw it, a swirling star portal will appear, and you jump into it, and it takes you to this awesome special stage. In this special stage, both you and Tails are collecting rings. You're supposed to collect at least the amount that they stated at the beginning. You saw it, I'm sure. If not, pay the fuck attention already. Boom, I got 40 rings, which was how many I'm supposed to get, and so I've cleared the checkpoint. When you clear the checkpoint, you get a cool sign, which, that sounded very odd. Anyway, me saying that did. Anyway, there are also bombs in the special stage, and if you run into a bomb, then you lose 10 rings. I'm not going to be running into any bombs anytime soon. I think I do at one point in one of the special stages. But anyway, yeah, be on the lookout for bombs. Tails is in the special stage with you. I think I mentioned that already. But he has a bit of a delayed reaction to Sonic. This can be good in some cases, but for the most part, it's pretty bad. The good thing is that he's taking up more room, and because of the delayed motion, you can get more rings in the bigger, wider ring collection areas, which we'll see here in a bit, I'm sure. Or no, we won't. I forgot. The special stage is over. Ha! Well, then we already saw it. Anyway, you go through 3 checkpoints, and you get yourself a nice, shiny, non-green Chaos Emerald. Huzzah! Yeah, the special stage is pretty awesome. I do like the special stage. Anyway, I think it's time for us to go and take on the boss of Emerald Hill Zone, because another new thing is that there is a boss at the end of every Act 2, with the exception of one zone. And so, it is Dr. Eggman, as always, because he is the most kick-ass villain ever. And he's driving a drill tank, and it's pretty fucking easy. It's even easier than the hammer, ball, and chain boss that he had in Green Hill Zone. You hit him 8 times, his machine blows up, he flies away. You destroy the roboticizer, freeing the squirrels and the flickies. Huzzah! We have completed the first zone of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Did you all enjoy it? I sure as fuck hope so, because I did. So as I mentioned, I actually don't like playing as Sonic and Tails together, so we're going to go it with just Sonic. And this is Chemical Plant Zone. It is a very fast-paced zone. It actually had a little bit of a cameo in the movie Wreck-It Ralph. I hope everyone watching this has seen that, because I fucking love that movie. Yeah, it's very fast-paced, and in fact, I had some trouble with this, because, not playing, I had trouble with being able to do this video because of how fast it is. I had to find a completely different process of doing this game from the other ones. I keep running into technical difficulties with this hobby. I don't know what to say. Fortunately, though, I managed to iron it all out, and so we get to see it. That's a very kick-ass theme. I love it. And yeah, it's not that bad. At least Act 1 isn't. Act 2 is one that I know a lot of people hate. Growing up, a lot of people hated Chemical Plant Zone for one reason. one reason and one reason only. The fucking water. There is water in Chemical Plant Zone. However, though, the beautiful thing about Sonic the Hedgehog 2, it all depends on how good you are. I never touch the water. I get through Chemical Plant Zone without ever once touching water. And, you know, that's awesome. I love that they did that. You don't want to touch the water? Be good at the game. And it's not very hard to skip past the water section that everyone hates. But we'll see that here in just a bit. Anyway, you want to make sure you're collecting the rings so that, well, no, that's right. Collecting the rings so that way you can get a nice, shiny Chaos Emerald and, well, another special stage. So make sure you're grabbing those rings, kids. Make sure you're grabbing rings, because they're awesome. They keep you alive. They're circular. They're rings. I don't know why they're rings and not coins. Probably because they didn't want to rip off Mario. But whatever. I have 66 now, so I'm guaranteed to get a special stage. And right here, you want to jump. And it takes you all the way up, bypassing everyone's least favorite part of the level. It's fantastic. So let's go after our second Chaos Emerald. Something I did not mention is that when you have Tails with you and you're in the special stage, you actually require more rings to complete the special stage. Instead of 50, right here, I think it's 60 that you need when you have Tails with you. It's, like I said, number 7's hard enough that, yeah, you don't need rings, or, you don't need Tails with you fucking up your mojo. Fucking up your groove. That's something Tails is really good at. Cool! Anyway, these special stages, I already described what you have to do for them. They're not very hard. However, though, they like to throw things like this, where you have to actually run up the sides of the walls and up into the sky? Up into the upper part of the half-pipe in the air in order to get more rings. You actually don't need to do that for this one, but hey, every bit you can get helps, right? Oh, boy. Cool! I swear I'll stop doing that. I swear. To be able to play as just Sonic, as I am now, you have to go into the options menu at the start of the game. You cannot do it after you've already started up playing unless you reset the game. So, don't think that you can do it on the fly whenever you want. You have to do it at the beginning of the game in the options menu. And so, yeah, for this playthrough, our heroes are going to split up. Sonic and Tails are going to split up to get the Chaos Emeralds quicker and to take the fight to Dr. Eggman. And yeah, we got our second Chaos Emerald! Huzzah! So, I think it's about time we go and meet up with the big bad Dr. Eggman once again. And, believe it or not, this boss is actually even easier than the last one. But you'll see it! You'll see it! I swear, you're gonna see it! I love this game. I'm so excited for it. Anyway, you want to jump on him, and you keep bouncing on him. You can do it 8 times, but with my timing, anytime I do it, I bounce on him 8 times until he blows up. I end up falling and landing in the water, and that's bottomless pit water. That's not just water. So, you know, I like to jump on him 7 times, and then jump onto the ground, the non-moving platform, and then jump into him. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is the part 1 of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I love this fucking game. Stay tuned for part 2, where we go to Aquatic Ruin Zone.